welcome to another day in the life. You guys seem to really enjoy these and I really enjoy filming them for you. Today I have some traveling to do and I'm gonna give you guys some updates on things that are happening around here. So yeah, let's get this day going. So the reason I'm getting a late start is because we had some wonderful things happening with the house. I swear it's always something. If you've been watching for a while, we have talked about redoing our living room area, talking about knocking down the entertainment center. If you are new and you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll get up and show you here in a bit, but we talked about doing that and I've been wanting to do that for a while, but some things happen and a lot of you are probably like, she's never going to show us this living room and what they've done. It's because we've done nothing, because we've had other things that have happened that have taken priority over that, because that's just something cosmetic that we would like to change. But we found out that we had some water problems going on underneath our house, so we're having to deal with that. It is not fun being an adult sometimes. So we kind of had to put that on the back burner and try to handle all of this. And last night we noticed that the air was not as cold as it should have been. And Cody went to look at the thermostat and found out it was creeping up towards the 80-degree mark. And I'm like, what? He said it's set on 74 and it's not 74. So there was that. The air conditioner guy came this morning, checked on things. He's still waiting on some fan or something, but as of right now, it's a lot cooler in the house, which is why I am finally starting the vlog right now. My office is the hottest room in the house, even when the AC is on. So I was not even coming in here this morning. I walked in here a few times to grab some stuff, but y'all, it was just ridiculous. And I was not a happy camper whatsoever this morning, so I figured I would wait it out to see if I would even vlog at all, because I don't think y'all would have wanted to see Paige early in the morning, hardly had no sleep, and she was hot. I don't think y'all was ready for that. I am going to be going to my mama's house this evening, just me. Still debating on whether or not I should take the dogs, or at least one of the dogs, with me. I don't know. Cody will be off tomorrow, so he'll be home with the dogs, but I don't know. I haven't decided what I want to do yet. Me and mama are going to be filming, which you guys will see that video later on in the week. Y'all love to see me and mama in a video together, but that's just a few updates for right now. I need to go get packed up, get some things situated, and just try to get my life together. It's almost 3 o'clock and I feel like I've done nothing today. I did watch Bachelor in Paradise. I watched the first episode. What do y'all think? Leave me a comment down below. What are your thoughts for this first episode out the gate? I think this is going to be good. I think we have a really good bunch of people that they've picked for this season. It's so funny to me though how they decide to place the people, like the order they decide to bring them in. Like they're going to give Tia that date card and then immediately the next day bring Colton on to the island. Like seriously, like Tia should have knew that. She probably already did. I mean, I don't know, stuff like that's just like, really, producers, really, why don't you just go ahead and bring him and just let him go ahead and date, but y'all had to start this confrontation. So I'm looking forward to next week's episode, but I'm also looking forward to seeing what you guys think. So comment down below and let's start up a conversation. So before I leave my desk here, I promised you guys on one of the last vlogs that I would share a look into me editing my thumbnails. I get a lot of questions and compliments on my thumbnails, which I really appreciate it. I do work very hard. I've got it now down to a science, so it doesn't take me as long as it used to, because I am a perfectionist. Sometimes the theming of them do change, but I'm gonna share what I'm doing right now as far as what I use, how I get them to look the way they do. So I'm gonna share some of my tips with y'all. The first thing that I do is take photos. If I don't already have some screen grabs from the video that I was editing, if you don't know what a screen grab is, it's just a screenshot of the actual video itself. Sometimes I plan ahead and I do stop, like in the moment of me doing something. Let's say I'm vacuuming, I'll be like, okay Paige, you need a photo for this thumbnail, so I will stop just for like a couple seconds so I'm able to get a really nice clean screen grab. A lot of times I'm so in the moment of filming, I forget to do that. But in this video, towards the end of me filming, I did stop to take a few screen grabs. So I stopped just enough for me to be able to pause it. So I will just pause it on that moment, and then I will do a screenshot of this. If you don't know how to screenshot, you can definitely Google it and it'll teach you how to do it. So I will screen grab that. Then once I've gotten all the photos that I want, I'll even do extra just in case I don't like the way one looks. So I'll grab as many of them as I need. I will then airdrop it to my phone, which is where I do all of my editing on my phone as far as like the photos go. Just the photo, no text, nothing like that. So I will just edit the photos on my phone, and I have been using Lightroom CC, which is this right here. I've also used Visco and Snapseed in the past, but my favorite like right now is Lightroom CC. I did purchase some presets. If you're interested in that, you can definitely look into it. Just Google Lightroom CC presets. I think there's some free ones out there, but I paid for mine. I did a lot of research before. And even though I have those presets, I still have to go in and tweak each image, because not every image is taken in the same light, the same day, in the same area. So you definitely still have to go in and tweak it. Lightroom is a little more advanced. I would say start off with Visco, but if you just want to go ahead and jump into Lightroom, you definitely can. I will then upload those pictures into Lightroom. So there is one of the pictures right there. I've already edited the photo, so I edited that along with 3 other photos, which I then airdrop back to my computer, whatever computer I'm going to be making the thumbnail on. I prefer to make it on my iMac because I can just see everything clearer. Now that I've already airdropped all of those photos back to the computer, we can start the editing process of the actual thumbnail. So I use Picmonkey to edit all of my thumbnails. Picmonkey used to be free back in the day. You are a YouTube OG if you ever got to use it for free, because now you can't. You got to pay for it. So that's what I prefer to use. I know a lot of people use Canva and different stuff like that, but I prefer to use Picmonkey. I am a Picmonkey junkie. I am a whiz with Picmonkey. I can do just about anything on it. But I love to do, now that I've got like a rhythm down where it doesn't take me forever, I will save one of my thumbnails pretty much as a template, so that when I go in to make a new thumbnail, I can just follow along the old one, replace the old pictures with new pictures, change the text to whatever the new thumbnail needs to say. It makes my life so much easier rather than starting from scratch. I know a lot of people start from scratch, and that's just totally up to you. It really depends on your aesthetic and your theme. If you like all your pictures to look cohesive, then I would definitely go this route. But if you would like everything to have like its own theme, each individual video's thumbnail to be different, then definitely start from scratch. But this is the route that I like to go. This is one of my old thumbnails that I've been using as a template. It's definitely one of my favorite ones. So all I have to do is go in, select all of the old pictures that I'm not going to be using in this thumbnail. Whoops, not that. We'll leave that. And I will go in and add my new photo. One very important tip that I always tell people when they ask about thumbnails is to make sure that you shrink it down when you're done, as far as like the zoom, just so you can see what it's going to look like on YouTube, because you edit it in such a big form. You see the whole thing and it almost fills up my whole screen when I'm editing it. You want to make sure that it's legible and that you can actually read it once it's on YouTube, because that thumbnail is going to end up being like this big. So you want to make sure that you can still read it and you can still see everything clearly. I just play around with the photos, see which ones I like together, which ones actually make sense, what colors work. I will also go back and look at the video that went up previously before this one, just to see how I formatted that thumbnail, because I don't want it to look exactly the same. So if I have a long photo on the left hand side, then this time I will put it on the right hand side. I'm probably the only one that even pays attention to that, but I am a little crazy when it comes to details. So I definitely pay attention to that. I like my thumbnails now to have a warm pink tone to it. I don't know if that is evident or not to other people. It is very evident to me. Okay, so here's what we got right now as far as the order of the photos. And I'm thinking this is how it's going to look. But right now, I definitely want to show off the bed a little bit more right in this area. So I'm going to erase some of these pictures because I want you to really see those pillows. So we're just going to go click on that photo there and erase. And erase some of that one. I definitely like to turn down the amount of hardness on the eraser just so it's not a blunt edge when I'm erasing. So we're going to do that first. So already I like this. Obviously I'm not finished with it, but I like the fact that you can see more of the pillows there, but you can still see me working on both of those shots. Now we're just going to go in and push all of these photos to the back because I got some words that need to pop back up on the screen. I've been really loving this theme that I got going on with this font here and the more straight bold font. I get all of my fonts off of dafont.com, which is D-A-F-O-N-T. And this little thing here I just found on Google. I just typed in watercolor and found that on there. So here is what I've come up with so far. I might make some changes to it. I might not because I really love the way that it's looking. I may go in and add a little line right here and just let it blend into makeover just to break those up a little bit so it's just more clean. It's really simple. I love to make all of the photos cohesive, which is why I edit them first before I even put them on here. I just think it makes a huge difference as far as all of the photo working together, especially when they're taken in different spots under different lighting situations. So I try to make them as cohesive as possible, and then when you put them all together I think it makes a little bit more sense. I think thumbnails grab the viewer's attention a lot faster than the title does sometimes. So if the thumbnail looks good and it speaks really well for the type of content that you've created, I feel like your thumbnail should be a huge representation of what your video has to say. You should be able to look at your thumbnail and know exactly what the video is going to be about. It should go along with your aesthetic. So when they see it, they should know that that's your style. That's what they should be able to expect from you. So I think it's a huge thing. I pay close attention to little stuff like this. When I'm looking for another YouTuber's videos to watch, I look at the thumbnail. I look at the attention to detail or the lack of attention to detail. If I see no effort put into it, a lot of times I sort of pass it by and go on to the next one, but that's just me being totally honest. So I like to think that people do the same thing when looking at my stuff, so I like to pay close attention to details. I hope that was helpful. That's what I use to edit my thumbnails, and I did get some questions what I use to edit my videos, and I now use Final Cut Pro. I used to use iMovie, but I made the transition at the beginning of the year to Final Cut Pro, and I really like it. So I'm going to finish this up here, and if you want to see exactly what the thumbnail ended up looking like, make sure to go check out this video. If you haven't seen it already, like I said, I'll have it linked down below so you can go check it out. I have to sit stuff next to the door in the hopes that I won't forget it when I leave, so I need to drop that off at the P.O. box, and this stuff's going to Mama. Hey. 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 Hello, sweet girl. Okay. I just put all of Rosie's toys away with the exception of her new little camouflage bumper thing. Of course, Queen Lady is up there on her throne. If you know Lady, that is like her place right there, but for some reason she's been laying over there. You see that little indentation? That's where she's been laying. But today, because she was so hot, there is a vent right behind the couch over there. So she's been over there trying to get closer to that vent when it came on, because these girls were hot. You could tell they were getting hot. They were sort of getting antsy. Lady was like, you know, Lady's always up there on the couch, so she was actually like laying over here on the hard floor because it was a little bit cooler. Now that I got the house looking back to somewhat normal, Lady, you want me to leave the fan on or no? You want me to turn the fan off? It's going off so I don't forget. Need to go figure out what I'm gonna wear tomorrow. My new favorite room, I think, in the house is our bedroom. Hands down, I think it's our bedroom. I don't think I've showed y'all our new luggage set. Well, it's not a set, it's just one. Where's my head? It's just one piece. But let me show you. So the set that we got, it was a gift when we got married, and when we went on our cruise back in May. Was that May? Yeah. We noticed that when we were packing our biggest luggage piece from that set, that the bottom was like dragging the floor, and we looked and it was busted. So I was like, oh, okay, this will be the last trip that luggage goes on. So I had been on the lookout for something that was not black, because if we ever had to check our luggage on a flight, we didn't want something that could possibly be mistaken for somebody else's. Not saying this won't be mistaken for somebody else's, but black is just such a popular color with luggage. So I found this one at TJ Maxx, and where's the price at, yo? I don't know if I tore the price off or not, but I want to say it was $69. We wanted one that was this style, that is the hard, it's the hard body, and this one is made in Italy. I like the color of it, and I like the fact that it has like the two sides where we can put my stuff on one side, Cody's stuff on the other side. We have more of the traditional style of luggage, so when you opened it, you just had the top and then everything was in the bottom of it. But I really like the way this is made, and it wasn't that expensive. I mean, it was, I think it was $60 or $70. And this thing is huge. It's even bigger than our biggest piece, the one I was talking about busted. Yeah, and I think it goes really well with my new set that I got a couple Christmases ago. I think I've got questions about it before. Want to see it? I'll show you. Here's the set that you guys have probably seen in another video. It's two different pieces, and I wanted something like this where it just slid on top of the handle there. You can zip it up if you don't want it to be open, so you can put something back there. But I really loved this set. I just thought this set was really nice. So I like using this as my personal bag, and I'll end up putting like my purse inside of here, but I can put all of my other things that I want to make sure I can keep right there with me. So I put all that in there. Two random things I want to show you. They're both deodorant, but I just wanted to show them to you because I just got them a couple days ago and I love them. So this one is the Arm & Hammer Essentials. Cody was looking for an unscented deodorant for hunting season coming up, and I just needed one because I realized all my deodorants that I had were expired. I had ran out of my one that I was using, and I started pulling out deodorants, and I was like, these are expired. Am I allowed to use these? I was a little scared, so I threw them away. So I just went and got a new deodorant. I've never used this one before, but I love the way it smells. It's deodorant with natural deodorizers in the clean scent, and it's so clean smelling. And it's like kind of that gel consistency where it's clear. It smells so good. Like, really, it smells so good. So that's like my everyday deodorant. And then I wanted a spray one for just whenever, because I do like the spray ones. I really love the Dove. I've tried the Degree, but the Degree took my breath away when I sprayed it. I like the Dove, but I wanted to try the Secret. Secret is like my favorite deodorant. So I wanted to try this one for like when I went to the gym, because it says active and it's in the cool scent. It smells good too. And I thought it done a really good job when I went to the gym. So if you're looking for deodorant, there's two totally random suggestions. Okay, so I got my bag packed. I'm sure somebody's gonna ask me where I got it from. I think it was from Marshall's or Michael's. No, not Michael's. Marshall's or like TJ Maxx or one of those. It's a Betsy Johnson. I love some Betsy stuff. Not like some of the sort of, I don't know, over the top stuff, but I love this bag. I've had it ever since I was in hair school. Had it for a while. So it's my favorite thing when I'm traveling by myself because it's a little girly. It's a lot girly. I'm actually going to be taking Lady with me. I did some research and found out she can go to the store that I'm going to tomorrow. Because Cody's not working tomorrow, he'll be working with Rosie on some different training techniques and stuff. So she's going to stay here. So we get to split off. Lady gets to go with Mama and Rosie's got to stay with Daddy. I know you're going to be so sad because you love Mama more than Daddy. You love Mama more than Daddy? Oh, goodness. Goodness. Yes. And I still look like a bum. I look like a total bum all day today, but really there's no use in getting ready. I'm just going to my mama's house. I'm not going anywhere, so it ain't like I gotta worry about nobody seeing me out in public. Even though all y'all see me. I don't know. I guess when I'm talking to the camera, it doesn't seem like, it doesn't register that page even more so people are seeing you. It's whatever. I keep it real. So I'm going to grab some of my stuff, like this bad boy here. I had to buy an extra battery and a battery charger because the last time when we went and filmed Mama's whole getting our new truck thing, I lost it. I lost this whole thing. I don't know where it is. I don't know if it's in our old car, if it's still something that we test drove. I don't know, but I lost it, so. There's that. So I had to order a whole new set of this, which was not money that I wanted to spend, but you got to do what you got to do. So you got to have an extra battery if you're vlogging. You just got to. I mean, if not, you'll miss footage because you'll sit there and wait for your other battery to charge.
What's up? I just came down to get my afternoon. Arguing with her daughter about this.
Thank you, Dr. Wilkins.
Everybody say hey to Cody. I can't stand him. Cody. Cody.
Hey.
What is that? Just let me see your face.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Is Rosie still in her bed?
She is still in her bed.
Okay, I'll leave her alone.
Ain't The Walking Dead still on?
No.
On Netflix?
No.
Why ain't?
We watched all of them.
Baby, there's a new season out.
Not on Netflix.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Positive.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to go check.
Okay. Okay, so I have no idea. Oh, that light. That light is wonderful. Welcome back to the room of Christmas trees. I'm in my bedroom at my mama's house and there are Christmas trees everywhere. It's not Christmas time. This is where they're all stored, in here. And there's a new tree in the closet. So Mama said she sold the big one and she's gonna replace it with that pencil tree. Thank goodness, because this tree is so massive. It takes up all this room over here in this corner. I would love to put a like a shelf over here so when we would come we could put our stuff on it and just not be all in the walkway because this room is not that big. I'm going to call it a night. I cut James's hair, which didn't look as good on camera as it did in person. It always looks a little spotty on camera, but trust me, it was well blended and it looked very good. He's been growing out the top of it. I ended up flat ironing it for him. I flat ironed the top for him and we put it back in a ponytail. It looks really good. Yeah, that's what we're doing. I got Mama to watch One Day at a Time on Netflix. I love that show. The first episode was kind of corny. So if you've started watching it and you're like, I don't want to finish it, trust me, I'm already done with season 1. And the birthday episode, y'all, I laughed so so hard at the grandma. Yeah, oh my gosh, so funny. She is the best character on the whole show. She's my favorite. I told Cody, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna be Cuban. I'm gonna be Cuban from now on. When I become old and a grandma, I'm gonna be a Cuban grandma. Like, I just love her. I just love that show. So I'm trying to hold off on starting season 2 because season 3 won't be on Netflix until 2019. So I'm like, I don't think I want to watch it just yet. I'll wait till like the end of the year, and then I'll watch season 2. If you have any other shows you would like to recommend down below in the comments, leave those down below so I can see what other shows y'all are liking. I do not like any like raunchy, really out there shows. People tried to get me to watch Handmaid's Tale. I watched 1 episode and felt like I needed to go to the altar. Okay, I can't do it. I like happy stuff. I like humor, family, sitcoms, you know, just something really, I don't know, I like things that are lighthearted, which is probably why I love Disney movies. So if you have another show that you think I would like, leave that down below. I'm going to get ready for tomorrow. We have a big filming day tomorrow, and I'm going to look on my computer and try to get some work done. It's 10:23, and I'm normally not sleepy, but because I did not sleep hardly any last night because of the air conditioner being out, I'll probably go to sleep early tonight. So I'm going to try to do some work for like the next hour and then call it a night, so I can be prepared for tomorrow because we're gonna be getting up early. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I hope it wasn't all over the place. I don't even remember what I talked about today. I promise the next one won't be as all over the place and crazy, but y'all, this was like, every time I put out one of these day in the lives, it's realistic. This is exactly what's going on in my life. Some days are not as exciting as others. They're kind of boring, like today was. Today was kind of boring, but it's realistic, and I know you guys like to see my authentic day in the life videos, so I'm going to keep them coming if that's what you guys are enjoying. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and have a beautiful and blessed day, y'all. Bye.